Hello, James here. Just before you hear our wonderful review of Midsommer, I thought I'd better give you a little bit of information about the film because when we were talking about it, we didn't know. So it's written and directed by Ari Aster, and it stars Florence Pugh, Jack Rayner, William Jackson Harper, Wilhelm Blomgren, and Will Poulter. And apologies if we get anything wrong, because we usually do. Enjoy. Lighthouse. Okay, welcome to the movie Lighthouse Midsummer special. My name's James.
Yeah, I'm Laurie.
All right, Laurie. So
I've been allowed out. It's a night shift.
this is unheard of.
Yeah. Where are we, James?
We are in Leicester Square.
Yeah.
We've just been to see the film Midsommer, directed by...
Midsommer by, I'm going to go Ali.
Oh, God, we're bad.
And his second name is Google it. Just Google it, guys.
Yeah, Google it. Is it a guy that did Hereditary?
It's exactly that fellow.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
This is his second film.
Yeah.
A film that he wasn't planning to make, I don't think. I think they gave him the original script and he was like, okay, it's all right. It's that pagan-y thing, but I want to do a lot more with it. Do you think he did a lot more with it, James?
There was a lot in it.
There was a lot in it.
God, it was over like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Apart from that...
What did you reckon?
Well, I wanted to like it, and I certainly... Do you know what? As soon as I realised it was the same as the guy who did Hereditary, it followed a similar path for me. I really liked the first half an hour.
Right.
I thought it opened brilliantly. I thought it built good characterisation really well. And then they got to the village.
Yeah.
And then, as you may know, I did a drama degree. And everything they did in that village, I'd done that in my drama degree.
Yeah.
From all the games, all the drama games were just turned into like weird
shit. Because you're basically following these sort of dreamlike... It becomes very dreamlike quite quickly, actually, this film. But when you're in the village... particularly so, you're definitely in a dream, and you get these little tableaus, almost a little bit Legal Gentleman in a way, behind in the background. You get like what sort of ceremonies were doing. There was a chopping of a wooden horse, there was a twisting of towels, there was strange dancing, and and then you're following the characters in the foreground, and you're just following what they're kind of doing and walking through it all.
Now, just talking about the characters, Will Poulter's in this film.
Yes.
Now, I like him, but I don't particularly like him as an actor.
Can you get over his face? Is that the problem?
That's the problem with the eyebrows. However...
He's got a very high-volumed face.
However, I did imagine that if I was in that situation, I'd be a bit like him.
Yeah, I think I would as well. And I think you can identify quite easily. And now, this film's polarised a lot of people, hasn't it? They're like, a lot of people go, this is bollocks. And there's some people that actually quite like it. And I think I've got a sneaky suspicion that people that kind of like it and can tolerate the story as it goes through are people who can kind of identify to that situation, because I think the people that would go, what the fuck? There's no way I would allow this. I'll be gone the first millisecond.
Yeah.
And those kind of people probably wouldn't like this film, but if you're a little bit more open, there's a lot of stuff in this film which personally I feel kind of touches on the human psyche and what we allow to happen and what we don't allow and what we make sense of relationships or nature or whatever. And there's a lot of stuff. We'll take this back to the Lighthouse, I think. We'll talk about it properly, but I really enjoyed it.
Well, you see, my issue is I really like cults. I'm fascinated by cults. So, the David Koresh cult and stuff like that. Right. Obviously, Charles Manson and all the stuff he got up to. This felt so kind of shoehorned and so artificial and so silly. I thought I just found it very hard to take it at all seriously.
Yeah. There's comedy in it and daftness in it.
No, but not when it's... it was all the way through for me, really.
I don't think the cult thing is actually a serious thing. I think the cult is just sort of like a tool to sort of kind of us, I don't know, trying to make sense of kind of how lonely we are and how we can kind of figure stuff out. Like I say, I can probably chew on this a little bit better in the Lighthouse.
Did M. Night Shyamalan
Shalalaka
Right,
nakamaka. No, because there's no major twists.
No, but it's felt just like his sort of work.
It's a kind of feel to it, I suppose.
Can I say what I did like?
Go on.
All right, I did like the camera shots,
Yeah.
cinematography.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it was a visual feast,
Yes.
but it was daft.
Yeah, and they do say like, oh, it's a horror film in bright sunlight, and that was actually one of the first things that struck me when I saw the trailer. It was like, wow, bright sunlight, and apparently it's a horror. It's not a horror, however, I suppose it could. You call a Wicker Man a horror, right?
Yeah, I mean, but the Wicker Man was certainly, I felt, built a lot more tension than this. I don't know.
Yeah, Wicker Man was more basic.
I just felt, why didn't we just go and watch the Wicker Man again?
Well, Wicker Man is more better. Well, first time I watched the Wicker Man, I was on Edward Woodward's side, and it's like, these guys are fucking nutbags. And then the more you watch the Wicker Man, it's like, actually, maybe these guys have kind of got it figured out. And then that is a similar kind of thing that comes over into this film, because, all right, we're all off in our normal world with mobile phones and friendships and theses and education and blah, 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 and that kind of stuff, trying to figure out what life is. But then these guys are kind of locked themselves away and kind of doing it differently, I suppose. And whereas the Wicker Man is a little bit more a simpler idea, this one kind of touches into breaking down of relationships and making sense of life and death and making sense of, I don't know, just real, the basic bits of life, shagging and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, but without giving any spoilers,
Yeah.
the end of Hereditary, it's very
Hereditary,
similar.
I haven't seen Hereditary.
Oh, right, well, it's very similar to the end of this. He's got a fascination with old naked women, I think.
Oh, right, okay.
What did you think of Samuel L. Jackson's son?
Oh, is that Samuel L. Jackson's son?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, because it was, it was good, he was good.
Yeah, I liked him.
I think the acting, what do you reckon? The acting was good,
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
but I thought the acting was superb.
Really great.
I thought the female lead was great.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
best wrap up, the Rozzers are coming, man.
Yeah, all right then. So we'll take this back to the Lighthouse. Have you got the boat keys?
Oh, shit.
All right, well,
Shit.
fuck that. Let's go and see another film.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.